Hey guys, Mr. Baines here. And I know that you may be thinking, I don't like math, or I struggle with math. And the M in STEM stands for math. So you are going to have to do a little bit of math. But fortunately for you, the T in STEM stands for technology. So instead of you having to do all of the math by hand, we have decided that you get to do the math using technology. Okay, so you have a Google Sheet in your Google Classroom that you have to work with. Okay, looks just like this. So what you're going to do is I want you to start in here. Okay, and I want you to type an equals. Okay, and I'm going to show you the hard way first, and then I'll show you an easier way for the second one. All right, so the equal sign lets you say that this cell that I'm currently in, C2, is equal to something that I'm going to type in. So I would like it to add up all of the days for the gasoline. So I click the equal sign, I'm in here. I can actually click on D2. So now it's going to say the total is equal to this cell. Then I'm going to type a plus sign. And I'm going to click on day 2. I'm going to type another plus sign. I'm going to click day 3. Plus sign. Day 4. Plus sign. Day 5. Plus sign. Day 6. Plus sign. Day 7. Then I'm going to click enter. It's going to take me out of that. Right now, it's at $0, which makes sense because there's nothing in here. But I'm going to show you how it works. So let's say day 1, I spent $25 on gas. Day 2, I spent $10 on gas. Day 3, I spent $0 on gas. And I'm going to just throw some random numbers in here. Okay. Now, without me having to personally add up all of these, it did it for me. So you don't have to do it yourself. Now, you could type this same thing in for this box here. You could do equals, click, plus, click, but don't do that. Save yourself some time. We're going to click on this box here. We're going to drag this blue box down, and it will do that for all of these. So now, if I start typing numbers in here, it will automatically do that for me. So it filled in. So when I look at the formula here, it filled in the numbers. It guessed that I would like this to be D3, E3, F3, and just add them all up. Okay? So that's exactly what I want. Now, I'm going to save you some more math. Okay? We're going to do, in this box, we're going to say this box is equal to whatever is in this box plus, I need parentheses. Gotta remember my order of operations. Whatever's in this box plus whatever's in this box, and then I'm going to multiply that. The multiply symbol is the little star that's above the 8. So click the shift button and choose 8, and you'll get multiplied by, and then you're going to type in the tax number. The tax number in your state you're going to have to look up, but in Colorado, I believe it is 8%, 8.25%. If it's not, then you have to look it up yourself. This is how you would write 8.25%. Okay, so now I don't even have to calculate the tax. It's going to add up the tax for me. Then, again, save yourself some typing. Rather than going in here and saying equals this plus this times 0.0825. I can do that and I'll get it. Or I could choose this box here and drag it across, and it will do all of that math for me. Okay, so save yourself some work and don't do that to yourself. Okay. Next, I'm going to save you even more work. I want this box to add up everything here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do equals, and I could do this plus this plus this, or I can choose sum. Sum is a fancy word that means add up all of this. Okay, and I choose the parentheses. Next, I'm going to click and drag everything that I want it to add up. And now it automatically adds it up. And again, we're going to click and drag it across to here. All right, so this gives us our numbers here. So this is how I want you to do that. But a couple things that are going to help you. So first thing, you see this number here? Can you have $6.51 and 0.75 of a penny? The answer is no, you cannot. So I want that to disappear. And I want that to be true for everything in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to select all of this, and we're going to make it money. You guys see that money sign? Click that. Now it automatically fixes everything so that it rounds that number so it's an even number. Okay? Which is actually what computers do whenever you buy things. All right? Okay, so you're going to do the same thing. You're going to add up, you're going to put in similar formulas here so that it adds up all of this to equal this. So equals the sum of all of this. Oops. Sorry, let me try that again. If that happens, you can just backspace and then undo what you did. Sum all of this, and then close the parentheses. It'll add it all up. Drag this down all the way to here. Make sure that this is equal to the sum of, and then this thing is in my way, so I'm going to pull that out of the way. Sum of these times, remember that shift 8, and then whatever your tax value is, 825. Okay, drag that across. Make this equal to the sum, equal to the sum of all of this. Click and drag. Close the parentheses. Okay. Click that blue box, drag it over. Do that for all of these, except for the last one. The last one, what we want to do is we want to click equals, and then we are going to use the sum button, and we want this one, comma, this one, comma, this one, comma, this one. Now it's going to take all of those boxes that say subtotal. It's going to add them up for me. I'm going to close the parentheses, and it added it all up for me. Okay, and then if we click and drag, it should automatically figure out that I wanted you to add up all of this. I wanted you to add up this plus this, or I'm sorry, this subtotal plus this subtotal plus this subtotal plus this subtotal. Okay, so again, we're using the click and drag feature to help us drag everything across. And when things don't equal the dollars, I want you to drag everything that you want and choose the currency button. Okay, for the tax, we'll do equals this times the tax rate, and then click and drag it over. And then this equals the sum of these two. And then again, we click and drag it over. Okay. That is all for this video. If you have questions, you can ask myself or Miss Bachman. Actually, I won't be there, so you'll have to ask Miss Bachman. Hopefully she can help you. And hopefully this video makes sense. Go ahead and pause it, rewatch anything that didn't make sense.